We are back with another the history of this sound dates back to early 2010s festivals. The producer used the side channel comparison techniques here that makes the tiles first hit the blast. Look at my face right now. Total focus the calm before the 140 BPM storm. If you miss the center of the tiles of EDM Rush, your bounce velocity drops. Keep it centered. Transitioning now into 140 BPM, we are entering the tap and dubstep territory. The history of this remix is wild. It was originally an underground before it went viral. Technically, we are looking at the half-time drum pattern. It sounds slow, but the tile density actually doubled. My eyes are locked, and in terms of EDM Rush, you don't look at the tiles you are on, you look at the next three. The artist behind this track is a pioneer of wavetable synthesis. Listen to those melodic growls. Every time the work hits the game and gets a sliding pattern, it's taste of some friction. I am illustrating the physical toll of 1 hour tiles of EDM Rush is no joke. We are hitting the 150 BPM the future bass. There is here technically this track uses a super safe synthesis. They have a very wide sound that makes the visual glow. The history lesson is Henry Pitch on the SoundCloud and the change the face of the modern medium. Look at my forehead. The concentration is real. One slip on the 500x multiplier is a one. In the tiles of EDM Rush, your brain has to process audio and visual as stimulancy. The trip jump was insane. My thumb literally blurred on the screen. Let's talk about the quantization. This track is perfectly on the grid, making the tiles predictable for now. The producer of the next track is known for a found sound precautions. Every clap is tiles. My heart rate is climbing along with the BPM. We are just 116 now. The entering the hardstyle zone. The history of this genre started the Netherlands in the early 2000s. The kick drum is a click and the distort, which technically means the wave is squared off. The tiles of EDM Rush and engine react to this heavy kick by the vibrating the entire UI. Stay steady. If you panic, you overshoot the tiles. Trust the muscles memory. Check out the intensity on my face. I haven't blink in 2 minutes. This remix artist actually started as a now millions are jumping to their beats. 174 BPM. Welcome to the world of drum and bass. The break is the soul of the track. It's the most sample drum loop in history. Technically, DMB is the most difficult legendary tiles of EDM Rush because of the notes. Now my fingers are moving at 3 taps per second. Total absolute chaos. Look at my screen. The speed of light doesn't have anything on this. I'm losing my breath, but the combo must stay alive. 800-850-900. The history of the race bars in this song comes from the 1988 Detroit techno track. In tiles of EDM Rush, these long bass notes create the slider tiles. Don't lift your thumb. My eyes are watering. The challenge is reaching a fever pitch. We are at the 30 minutes mark, halfway through the tiles of EDM Rush and the runs rest. Let's talk about the frequency response. This track has a lot of high energy. High frequency snares often trigger the glow tiles that give extra point. The artist here used the shape tone, a sound that feels like rising forever. The tension is in my hand is crazy, I need to stay loose. History check. This remix was a surprise drop at the Tomorrow 3 years ago. Technically the swing on this beat is 50%. It's not perfectly on the grid. In the rhythm game like Tileshop EDM Rush, swing is your first nightmare. You have to play by feel rather than the sight. Close your eyes and listen. I'm actually doing it's a full combo on the 15% swing track. Look at the streaker and my face during the drop. That was too close. 185 BPM, the hardcore speed. Call it what you want. It's a fast. The technical term for this speed is a subdivision. My brain is cutting every second into 8 parts. The producer of this track is legend now of impossible charts and the Tileshop EDM Rush. This is the boss level of the marathon is starting to burn. The glass on the phone is literally getting warm. The history of this track goes back to 92nd and rest in that. To stay focused, the zigzag pattern here are designed to break your rhythm. Check, I am beating the stress is a 10 out of 10. Did you see that? A frame perfect save the edge of the screen. If you love Tileshop EDM Rush, you know that feeling when the beat and your thumb become a one. We are hitting at 200 BPM. This shouldn't be humanly possible. Technically, we are tapping at the speed of the machine gun. This remixer is famous of the polyrhythms mixing two different beats at once. It's a psychological trick. Don't listen to the melody, just the kick drum. My score is taking the mark. The ring is a payoff. History of the genre. Speedcore was made to be unplayable. I am proving them wrong. My eyes are ring, but we are 45 minutes into the Tileshop EDM Rush. Don't choke. Breathe the inhale the rhythm, exhale the tiles. The technically of this 200 BPM segment is pushing the phone's refresh to the limit. Look at the physically stage. Your raw and concentration. The drop is coming. It's a 60 bar build up. Here we go. Yes, I survived the 200 BPM release. My heart is the let's cool down with some 110 BPM glitch of technically it's slower, but the rhythm is wonky. The history of the glitch of is all about digital errors sound in Tileshop gameplay. Glitch sound means the Tileshop is unexpected direction. My thumb is tired, but we have got the 50 minutes left of this marathon. We are using the beat pressure effective sound lofi and scratchy. Every time it sounds like a pleasure beat. I love the sound design in this game. Look at I am finally starting to smile. We have got this 130 BPM again to back to house roots. A victory lap of the channel. The technical analyze the kick to snare ratio on this track is perfectly balanced. It makes the Tileshop EDM Rush gameplay incredibly smooth. The history of this track, it was a summer anthem in the back in 2024. My multiplayer is sitting at the steady 1200. Multiply consistency is a king. If you are watching this, what's your highest BPM in the Tileshop game? Let me know. I am feeling the flow now. It's like the tiles are moving in the slow motion. But wait, the track is speeding up. The BPM rap is the final 5 minutes. 140, 160, 180. It's going back to 200. Check. The panic is back. My wide again. The technical challenge of the jumping BPM is that your muscles memory has to adapt in the real time. The artist behind this track is the genius of the tension and the release. I am hitting the stress left, right, keep it going. Test is being made on the channel today. And the Tileshop EDM perfection. My films are spinning, but we are in the arm stretch. The objective is a simply perfect synchronization. Let's start the engine at 128 BPM. The technically 128 BPM is the foundation of the electronic dance and music. It's the pace of the steady heartbeat. The Tileshop EDM Rush, this tempo is your baseline. If you can't master 128, the higher speed will crush you. The track we are playing has a music history. It's a remix of the old 90s aura dance. The producer backed the user hardware synthesis. Today we are hitting the pulse of digital reactions. Look at the screen. I am aiming for the center. The Tileshop EDM Rush, that's where the point are. If my thumb is off even the millimeter, the physics engine will register a grade instead of the perfect. Ramping up the 140 BPM, now the energy is the audio is shifting toward the dubstep. The history of this artist is incredible. They started by making music for the video games just like this. Technically we are dealing with the sub-bass modulation. Here the wobble is mapped to the tile movement. Feel the vibration. Tileshop EDM Rush, the haptic feedback to tell you when the bass drops. My face focus in intensifying at the 140 BPM. You have to start a predictive tapping. Don't look at the board, look at the horizon where the tiles first appear. The intensity is building. My thumb is starting to feel the friction on the glass. We have moved the 150 BPM. This is future bass territory full of plus. Technically this detune the switch where they create the massive wide follow the sound. The Tileshop EDM Rush, the wide sound often means wide set as get ready to the stage. And that was the massive jump. My thumb is just travel 3 inches in the fraction of the second. History secret future bass was born on the internet, especially of the platform like a SoundCloud. I am in the zone 150 BPM. It feels like a slow motion when you are in the flow state. Let's talk about the buffer size. My device is set to the lowest latency to keep the audio tight. If the audio and visual are out of sync by the even 10 ns, Tileshop Rush becomes fun. Not moving into the 160 BPM. Now we are entering the sidetrans territory. The history of the sidetrans and all about the rolling bass line. In the bass line, it's a sound like a galloping arch. Technically, it's a triple bass rhythm. The triple guys are notorious for breaking combos. You have to tap in the group of the 3 ones to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Stay steady. My heart rate is definitely climbing. This is much workout as there is a game. Check out the visual flare, the neon tiles and Tileshop EDM Rush since to the high-res. This remixer is a master of layering, and there are at least 50 different sounds playing right now. The 174 BPM, the drum and bass blitz begins. The history of this tempo is rooted in the jungle scenes of the early 90s. Technically we are processing nearly 3 beats every single second. The thumb is moving at the micro level now. There's no room for big lazy movements. In Tileshop EDM Rush, D&B track are the ultimate test of your reaction time. Did you see the zigzag? My thumb moved the faster than. Stay calm. If you tense up, you lose the rhythm. Relaxation is the key to speed. We are at the 40 minutes mark, halfway through this Tileshop EDM Rush marathon. Let's discuss dynamic range. This track is very quiet before it hits you with wall of the noise. When the volume drops, the tiles usually disappear for the leap of shade. The artist's ear is Grammy winner. It's amazing to play their work in the rhythm format. 180 BPM, we are now in the hardstyle arena. The history of the ad all about the reverse bass is a rhythmic kick that it's a twist. Technically, you are tapping on the beat. It's a counter intuitive but satisfying. My device is actually getting wrong. Also, EDM Rush is pushing the processor to the power of Tileshop EDM Rush. I am your host, and today we are to its limit. We aren't just playing, we are discussing the rhythm. Let's drop into our first 128 BPM warm. Notice the input latency in this opening track in Tileshop EDM Rush. Every millisecond is a heartbeat. At 128 BPM, the perfect hit window is exactly 45 milliseconds wide. You have to be surgical. This track is a classic progressive anthem. The history of this sound dates back to early 2010s festivals. The producer used a side channel comparison techniques here that makes the tiles pulse with the bass. Look at my face right now. Total focus the calm before the 140 BPM storm. If you miss the center of the tiles of EDM Rush, your bounce velocity drops. Keep it centered. Transitioning now into 140 BPM, we are entering the tap and dubstep territory. The history of this remix is wild. It was originally an underground before it went viral. Technically, we are looking at the halftime drum pattern. It sounds slow, but the tag density actually doubled. My eyes are locked, and in Tileshop EDM Rush, you don't look at the tiles you are on, you look at the next three. The artist behind this track is a pioneer of wavetable synthesis. Listen to those melodic growls. Every time the work hits the gum and gets a sliding pattern, it's a taste of thumb friction. I am sweating. The physical toll of 1 hour Tileshop EDM Rush is no joke. We are hitting the 150 BPM, the future bass. Where is here? Technically, this track uses a super safe synthesis. They have a very wide sound that makes the visual glow. The history lesson: this genre picks on the SoundCloud and the change the face of the modern EDM. Look at my forehead. The concentration is real. One slip and the 500x multiplier is gone. In the Tileshop EDM Rush, your brain has to process audio and the visual as stimulantly. The trip jump was insane. My thumb literally blurred on the screen. Let's talk about the quantization. This track is perfectly on the grid, making the tiles predictable for now. The producer of the next track is known for a found sound precautions. Every click is tiles. My heart rate is climbing along with the BPM. We are just 116 now. The entering the hardstyle zone. The history of this genre started the Netherlands in the early 2000s. The big drum is a clip and the distort, which technically means the wave is squared off. The Tileshop EDM Rush and engine react to this heavy kick by the vibrating the entire UI. Stay steady. If you panic, you overshoot the tiles. Trust the muscles memory. Check out the intensity on my face. I haven't blinked in 2 minutes. This remix artist actually started as a now millions of are jumping to their beats. 174 BPM. Welcome to the world of drum and bass. The break is the soul of the track. It's the most sample drum loop in history. Technically, DNB is the most difficult genre for Tileshop EDM Rush because of the notes. My fingers are moving at 3 taps per second, total absolute chaos. Look at my screen, the speed of light doesn't have anything on this. I'm losing my breath, but the combo must stay alive. 800-850-900. The history of the race bars in this song comes from the 1988 Detroit techno track. In Tileshop EDM Rush, these long bass notes create the slider tiles. Don't lift your thumb. My eyes are watering. The challenge is reaching a fever pitch. We are at the 30 minutes marks, halfway through the Tileshop EDM Rush endurance rest. Let's talk about the frequency response. This track has a lot of high energy. High frequency snares often trigger the glow tiles that give extra point. The artist here used the shape tone, a sound that feels like rising forever. The tension is in my hand is crazy. I need to stay loose. History check. This remix was a surprise drop at the Tomorrow 3 years ago. Technically, the swing on this beat is 50%. It's not perfectly on the beat. In the rhythm game like Tileshop EDM Rush, swing is your first match. You have to play by feel rather than the sight. Close your eyes and listen. I'm actually doing it's a full combo on the 15% swing track. Look at the street hair on my face during the drop. The was too close. 185 BPM, the hardcore speedcore. Call it what you want. It's so fast. The technical term for this speed is a subdivision. My brain is cutting every second into 8 parts. The producer of this track is a legend now of impossible charts and the Tileshop EDM Rush. This is the boss level of the marathon. My thumb is starting to burn. The glass on the phone is literally getting warm. The history of this track goes back to 92nd and the stay focused. The zigzag pattern here are designed to break your rhythm. Check, I'm beating high. The stress is a 10 out of 10. Did you see that? A frame perfect save the edge of the screen. If you love Tileshop EDM Rush, you know that feeling when the beat and your thumb become a one. We are hitting at 200 BPM. This shouldn't be humanly possible. Technically, we are tapping at the speed of the machine gun. This remixer is famous of the polyrhythms and mixing to different beats at once. It's a psychological trick. Don't listen to the melody, just the beat drum. My score is taking the mark. The ring is a payoff. History of the genre. Speedcore was made to be unplayable. I am proving them wrong. My eyes are ring, but we are 45 minutes into the Tileshop EDM Rush. Don't choke. Breathe the inhale the rhythm, exhale the tiles. The technically of this 200 BPM segment is pushing the phone's refresh to the limit. Look at the physically statue. Your raw and concentration. The drop is coming. It's a 60 bar build up. Here we go. Yes, I survived the 200 BPM glitch. My heart is so let's cool down with some 110 BPM glitch of technically it's slower, but the rhythm is wonky. The history of the glitch of is all about digital errors sound in the Tileshop gameplay. A glitch sound means the tiles thumb is unexpected direction. My thumb is tired, but we have got the 50 minutes left of this marathon. Here using the beat pressure effective sound low-key and scratchy. Every time it sounds like a laser beam. I love the sound design in this game. Look at I am finally starting to smile. We have got this 130 BPM again, the back to house roots, a victory lap of the channel. The technical analyze the kick to snare ratio on this track is perfectly balanced. It makes the Tileshop EDM Rush gameplay incredibly smooth. The history of this track: it was a summer anthem in the back in 2024. My multiplier is sitting at the steady 1200. Multiply consistency is a key. If you are watching this, what's your highest BPM in the Tileshop DM? Let me know. I am feeling the flow now. It's like the tiles are moving in the slow motion. But wait, the track is speeding up. The BPM rap is the final 5 minutes. 140, 160, 180. It's going back to 200. Check. The panic is back. My wide again. The technical challenge of the ramping BPM is that your muscles memory has to adapt in the real time. The artist behind this ramp track is a genius of the tension and the release. I am hitting the stress left, right, keep it going. The history is being made on the channel today. And the Tileshop EDM perfection methods are screaming, but we are in the home stretch. The objective is simply perfect synchronization. Let's start the engine at 128 BPM. The technically 128 BPM is the foundation of the electronic dance and music. It's the pace of the steady heartbeat. The Tileshop EDM Rush, this tempo is your baseline. If you can't master 128, the higher speed will crush you. The track we are playing has a music history. It's a remix of the old 90s aura dance. The producer backed the user hardware synthesis. Today we are hitting the types of digital reactions. Look at the screen. I am aiming for the center. The types of video range, that's where the point are. If my thumb is off even the millimeter, the physics engine will register a grade instead of the perfect. Ramping up the 140 BPM, now the energy is the audio is shifting toward the dubstep. The history of this artist is incredible. They started by making music for the video games just like this. Technically we are dealing with the sub-bass modulation. Here the wobble is mapped to the style movement. Feel the vibration. Tileshop EDM Rush, the haptic feedback to tell you when the bass drops. My face focus and intensifying at the 140 BPM. You have to start a predictive tapping. Don't look at the board, look at the horizon where the tiles first appear. The intensity is building. My thumb is starting to feel the friction on the glass. We have moved the 150 BPM. This is future bass territory full of rush. Technically this are detune the switch where they create the massive wide. Follow the sound. The Tileshop EDM Rush, the wide sound often means wide set tiles get ready to the stretch. That was the massive jump. My thumb is just travel 3 inches in the fraction of the second. History check. Your future bass were born on the internet, especially of the platform like a SoundCloud. I am in the zone. 150 BPM. That feels like a slow motion when you are in the flow state. Let's talk about the buffer size. My device is set to the lowest latency to keep the audio tight. If the audio and visual are out of the sync by the even 10 ms, Tileshop Rush becomes a nightmare. Moving into the 160 BPM, now we are entering the sidetrans territory. The history of the sidetrans in the all about the rolling bass line. In the bass line, it's a sound like a glowing arch. Technically, it's a triple bass rhythm. The triple tiles are notorious for breaking combos. You have to tap in the groups of the 3 ones to 1 2 3 1 2 3. Stay steady. My heart rate is definitely climbing. This is much workout as this game. Check out the visual play the neon tiles in Tileshop EDM Rush and since to the higher are notorious for breaking combos. You have to tap in the groups of the 3 ones to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Stay steady. My heart rate is definitely climbing. This is much of workout as this game. Check out the visual play the neon tiles and Tileshop EDM Rush since to the high-res. This remixer is a master of layering in there are at least 50 different sounds playing right now. The 174 BPM, the drum and bass bleeds and begins. The history of this tempo is rooted in the jungle scenes of the early 90s. Technically, we are processing nearly 3 bits every single second. The Mcqueen is moving at a micro level now. There's no room for big lazy movements in Tileshop EDM Rush. D&B track are the ultimate test of your reaction time. Did you see the zigzag? My thumb moved faster than. Stay calm. If you tense up, you lose the rhythm. Relaxation is the key to speed. We are at the 40 minutes mark, halfway through this Tileshop EDM Rush marathon. Let's discuss dynamic range. This track is very quiet before it hits you with all of the noise. When the volume drops, the tiles usually disappear for the leap of faith jump. The artist here is a Grammy winner. It's amazing to play their work in the rhythm format. 180 BPM. We are now in the hardstyle arena. The history of the ad all about the reverse bass and its a rhythmic kick that it's a twist. Technically, you are tapping on the beat. It's a counter intuitive but satisfying. Is my device is actually getting wrong. Tileshop EDM Rush is pushing the processor to the limit. Look at the multiplayer. It is still going strong. I am seeing through the mic grip, but refuse to put the phone down. This remix was a latency and stage closer ultra music festival. 190 BPM. We are approaching the sound barrier of the rhythm games. The technical term for this switching, you aren't tapping, you are vibrating your thumb. In the Tileshop EDM Rush, glitchy sound means the tiles are moving the stutter pattern. It's a massive psychological challenge. Your brain wants to smooth out of the moment. The history of the glitch music is all about finding the beauty of digital error. Stay focused. The screen is flashing, the music is screaming, and the tiles are flying. I just saved the run. That was a pixel perfect recovery on the glow tiles. If you love Tileshop EDM Rush, you know that God mode feeling, then you can't miss. 20 BPM, the speed for activated. Technically, we have crossed into the realm of extra tone, where beats become a single tone. The thumb is a blur. I can't even see the individual tiles anymore. The artist behind this for listen from the in Tileshop EDM Rush, the BPM is where the engine truly shines. My score is hitting numbers I have never seen before. This world-class run. The history of the music designed to be fast for the human ear. My eyes are from the neon, but we only have 10 minutes left. Everything is scenes with 4x4 with drum total immersion. The bridge is here, tempo is dropping for the second chance, the breathing. Boom, we are back with another legendary run on Tileshop, and today the energy is hitting the roof. Look at my character on the screen already doing that funny little bounce like I had too much coffee. This character dance moves are honestly better than night weddings. Pure just unfiltered rhythm. Let's talk about the technical vibes today. We are dealing with the track lasting at the crisp 142 BPM. 142 BPM is the golden sweet spot for electronic dance music. Enough to you groove and panic at the same time. The remix artist behind this version is an absolute legend in the background EDM scene. If you look at the history of this track, it's actually started a completely different genre before getting this heavy bass blow up. Now it's a high-speed digital highway and our little character is dancing its way through the madness. Countdown is ticking away. Get your fingers are ready, get your mind ready, let's jump. First tells it the sound design on this remix is so clean. You can feel the sub bass kicking immediately. Look at that character go left, right, switching around like an absolute disco champion. Honestly, if I tried this dance move a real life, I would probably need a medical attention immediately, but on screen, your grace, your talent and absolute comedy. The music is throwing some interesting sync option at the changing the timing of the snare hits. This remix artists love to mess with the listeners' expectations, making the tiles appear out there now here. But I have spent enough time in this game to predict the unpredictable. Slide to the left, slide to the right, keep the multiplayer alive, the kicking. Historically, songs with this kind of structure were played in the massive stadium and to get thousands of the people jumping. Today, it's just me, my phone, and an audience of awesome people watching me sleep. The BPM feels like it's stretching the beat, giving a progressive house vibe to the whole gameplay. Enter the reflection. Already the melody is starting to layer up, which means the difficulty about the skyrocket. Look at the distance between those neon squares. The game is definitely testing my reach today. Every beat matches the perfectly. Credit to the developers for this incredible synchronizations, and the credit to the remix artist for creating a bass line that is literally driving my thumbs forward. Wow, that was a super close call. The ball almost went into the orbit just now. My character didn't even care and just kept dancing through the danger like a boss. That's the kind of the confidence I need in my daily life. Honestly, we are approaching at the 115 BPM the territory. Now the things are getting visually intense. The background colors are flashing is a perfect harmony with the synthesized leads. Don't look away from the screen this way. A single blink can end your whole career. The comedy in the chaos. Look at the funny little in the character does on the big tiles. That is a big entertainment right there. The producer of this remix must have had so much fun pitching up the vocals for this section. It gives the track a funny, high energy and contrast against that super heavy and aggressive bass lines. This is exactly why the electronic music remix are so fascinating. They completely rewrite the song's DNA. The speaks of DNA, my survival instinct are kicking in the right now because these styles are shrinking. Left, center, right, double tap. Wow, I am moving faster than the cheat code. If you think this looks easy, I challenge you to try this trick while keeping your composure. My focus level is currently at maximum capacity, no room for error. Perfect hit. The combo counter is starting to look like a fun number. Let's keep the momentum going. The music is leading us into the spectacular blinder. Here it comes. The drums are accelerating the snare is the rolling like a crazy. The technical BPM is peaking right now. We are hitting the absolute limit of the track. 3, 2, 1, welcome to the drop zone. Oh my goodness, the bars just exploded. This is the absolute beautiful madness. This character is dancing at the hyper speed. Now its legs must be made for springs, jump, slides, hop, repeat. The pattern is zigzagging across the entire screen. This remix artist deserves an award for the making a track that is both a musical masterpiece and a finger workout. I am tracking the rhythm purely by instinct. Now my eyes can barely keep up with the neon trail. Look at that massive jump. I landed it's right on the edge. My heart literally for a millisecond. But we are still alive, still bouncing and still dominating the leaderboard. Yeah, the track is transitioning into the beautiful melodic background down to catch my breath. Look at the character smoothly gliding now, matching the chill vibes of the scene's fade. This is the storytelling part of the track, where the remix artist pays respect to the original song's history. They kept the beautiful core melody but kept the underlying the rhythm ready for the action. The BPM has a temporary stopped down to a comfortable questioning the speed. My friend is thanking for me for this brief vacation, but we know it won't last long. In the history of the EDM festivals, this is the moment where everyone puts their hands in the air. So if you are watching this home, put your hands and where don't you need them to like the video. The drum are starting to snap back into the audio spectrum, low and heavy. The vacation is officially over, boys and girls. The final wave is coming. The high-speed rush. Here we go. The tempo is climbing right back up to the glorious 150 plus BPM. The tiles color turned into the blazing neon and red. The game knows we are in the end game now. To specific, the remix has repulsions for the defeating to even the most experienced rhythm gamers. But today we are writing a different story, a story of absolute victory. Look at that funny dance on the speed pad. The character is living its best life. Left swipe, right swipe, hold the center. The mechanical challenge is real, but so is my determination. The audio engaging on this track is impressive. The highs and lows are perfectly separated. It's make it so much easier to stay in the zone when the music production is the professional. Just focus on the beat. Let the electronic pulses guide your movement. Another perfect landing. The track is absolutely flawless right now. Pushing the limits. We are entering the highest zone of the entire gameplay. The stakes are massive. This gameplay is lots of parts, not a whole gameplay. One mistake, now the mix is starting all over again, but the failure is not an option in this. The remix artist is throwing everything into the arrangement, the vocal chops, heavy licks, intention. The BPM is steady, but the speed of the tiles make it feel like a 100 plus BPM. Just look at the character go. It's a particularly a blur of the neon light in the pure heights. If this character can keep the dancing through this chaos, and I can definitely keep that position with the key here. You can be too early and you can't be too late. You have to be exactly on the beat, pure mathematical perfection. Slide left, slide right. Hit the triple pulse combo. Boom, nailed it. The finish line is somewhere in the distance. I can feel the tracker wrapping up in the final energy peak. Oh, you thought the party stopped at line 200. The rhythm engine just reloaded. Let's keep going. Look at the character, it just did a teeny moonwalk on the starting line. Absolute entertainment. For this round we are analyzing a track with a technical structure sitting around 138 bpm. Historically, 138 bpm is the grain for the trance and the energetic electronic music. The remix artists hear the spent hours and the layers create this specific digital bounce, and our character is matching that dedications by the dancing like nobody is watching. First jump and second jump keep the movement at the smooth as a better on the plan. The visual synchronization right now is so satisfying to look at the pure gaming therapy. If you are watching this, get ready because the speed is about the escalate very quickly. Slide left, hold on the platform. Let's bass guide your fingers. Wow, did you hear the sudden shift in the kick drum? That is advanced music production right there. The remix artist is purposely skipping the beat and make a loss of our timing, but not today. My brain is working with the 4D right now to calculate the exact distance of these neon blocks. Look at the character doing the funny little elbow and shake during the build-up. Simply hilarious. This is why I love this game. It's a perfect blend of the high stakes, intense challenge and comedy. The technical complexity is rising as the melody starts to double its speed. We are moving from the 138 bpm straight into the roaring 150 bpm sprint. The tiles are starting to separate, forcing me to the quick aggressive sweeps. Don't look away, don't lose focus. The rhythm is there and we are surfing the right on top of it. Here comes the snare and roll. It's getting louder, it's getting closer. 3, 2, 1, drop the ultimate digital bass lines. Boom, the screen is glowing, the ball is flying and my focus is officially off the charts. The remix artist went completely sweat with the sub-bass and modulations on this drop. The character is dancing so fast it looks like it's glitching through the reality right now. Left, right, center jump, double jump. This is an absolute roller coaster for my thumbs. The challenge is incredibly intense. 1 tiny millisecond of delay, the step is set to 0. But we are holding on to the multiplayer like our lives depend on it. Look at the flawless transitions across the screen. Pure mastery of the mobile rhythm physics. The history of this remix is going to include this exact run as a certified masterpiece. Keep it steady, ride the high frequencies and enjoy the neon spectre. We are deep into the expert section now and the tiles are literally vanishing after one touch. This requires your muscles memory. You can't even really on the eyes anymore. Shout out to the remix producer for the creating and arrangement that challenge human limits. Look at the character go. It just did funny spin on a speed pad like a professional skate. Even in the middle of this intense chaos and the comedy never stops on the screen. The audio spectrum is completely filled with high energy synths and right now the 155 bpm sustained and we are pushing the hardware and our reflexes to the absolute edge. Perfect timing on the long slide that could have gone wrong in so many ways, but we remained undefeated, matching forward to the rhythm of victory. The melody is reaching its peak arrangement. Every instrument is a welcome everyone. Today we are pushing the limits of rhythm gaming in Tileshop EDM Rush. The focus today isn't just a survival, it's about mastering the technical synchronization of the every bounce. Check out the look in the because the track we are starting with has a very aggressive 128 BPM in the Tileshop EDM Rush. The 128 BPM is the industry standard for the house music, creating a perfect 4-1 the floor rhythm. Notice how the tile spacing is the mathematically aligned with the kick drum transistent. I am watching the leading edge of the ball and ensure my perfect streak stay alive. The physics engine is the Tileshop EDM Rush. They calculate the velocity based on the intensity of the audio peaks. Look at the tension in my hands. At this speed, every millisecond of input lag count. This remix artist uses a lot of sidechain compression with the next step. Tiles feel like you are pulsing with the beat. The technical challenge of this specific level is the irregular pattern in the bridge. I am shifting my grip. The pause, cross, touch sampling rate is the only reasons I am hitting these triples. We just hit a first drop and the BPM hasn't changed, but the tiles density has doubled. This level of concentration is a record for the flawless Tileshop EDM Rush run. Did you see that swipe? That was a last second correction based on the snare hit. The history of this genre is all about the transition from background clubs and to the rhythm perfection. I love how the Tileshop EDM Rush visualize the audio spectrum in the background. The frequency response of this track is heavy on the sub bass, which I can feel through the haptic. If you miss the center of the tile, the game penalizes your score multiplier immediately. I am aiming for the absolute dead center to maximize the score rewards. Look at I am tracking 3 tiles ahead of the current position. That's the secret of the high-level Tileshop EDM Rush gameplay anticipation. This remix is unique because it uses a style drum and pattern at the higher tempo. The sync option makes the ball trajectory feel unpredictable, but the rhythm is solid. Stay with the intensity. It is just starting to ramp up. One mistake here and the whole 100 hit combo is gone. We are moving into the master segment now, shifting from 128 to 114 BPM in the Tileshop EDM Rush. 114 BPM is where the trance influence really takes over. The tiles are getting smaller and the gaps are getting wider. Check the speed is real. The speed is relentless right now. The remix artist here really played with the cutoff filter to create that rising tension. Technically, the ball is now moving at the maximum linear velocity. My thumb is basically dancing on the screen to keep up with the hi-hats. The history of this nightcore style remix is what made the rhythm game viral. It's all about taking a standard melody and pushing the BPM beyond human comfort. I am hitting flow state in Tileshop EDM Rush right now. The notice a diamond it tiles. I am prioritizing those without breaking my movement flow. The visual feedback of the perfect text is the only thing keeping in the pocket. Look at the reaction. I almost missed the side step tiles. The audio engaging in this level is a top tier. Every instrument has its own tiles lane. I am analyzing the synth and leads. They usually decade the zigzag pattern. If you listen closely, the rise here in the music tells you exactly when the platform will move. This is the expert difficulty, and the Tileshop EDM Rush doesn't forgive laziness. The technical term for what I am going in the rhythmic tracking, the matching sight to sound. The history of this track's remix style is rooted in the early. You can hear the growl, synth and affecting the visual oval of the background. This level is a marathon, not a sprint. Maintaining the 500 plus compressor Tileshop EDM Rush is a light, the tire and achievement. My device is keeping up with the frame rate, which is the curricle for this 144 Hz tiles. Halfway through the art, and we haven't dropped a single beat. Here we got the BPM jumping to 160. This is the danger zone. At the 160 BPM, your brain doesn't have time to think, it only has time to react. The tiles layout in the Tileshop EDM Rush at this speed is a total blur. This is the beast mode you see in pro players. This remix uses a breakbeat structure, making the tiles jump very sharp. I am relying the entirely on the low and the frequencies to time my thumb and movement. Technically, the game is now testing my spatial awareness more than my rhythm. The remix culture has always pushed the boundaries of what a player can track visually. Notice the subtle and vibration on the every bounce. It's perfectly timed to the millisecond. I am barely touching the screen. It's more like a rhythmic flick. The Tileshop EDM Rush engine is handling these particles and the beautifully right now. To look at the streak, 750 and the counting. This part of the song has a polyrhythmic section. Tiles on the left don't match the right. It's a technical trap designed to break the rhythm, but I am staying the center. My expression on the say it's all. This is the hardest part of the session. This history of the hardstyle remix is why these 116 BPM levels are so popular. It's about the high energy, high impact movement. I am breathing in sync with this song to keep my heart rate steady. The levels authentic gameplay we are seeing here is a thank for our practice. This in Tileshop EDM Rush, the balls can also affect how you perceive the hits. I am using the high contrast in to make the center point visible at the high speed. The drops are getting more complex, involving more diagonal jump. Every perfect strike is a win for the technical side of the game. We are approaching the final climax of in Tileshop EDM Rush, 175 BPM feels like a flying. The distance between the tiles is now at the maximum the camera can render. Look at, I am literally running from the adrenaline rush. This remix artist took a simple melody and turned it into a technical nightmare. I am using the edge of the tiles to drift into the next position. Technically, this is the most efficient way to travel across the grid. The history of this round is all about the energy of the we have seen. It's amazing how a mobile game like a Tileshop EDM Rush captures that feeling. The tiles are moving so fast they look like a solid line of the light. The thumb is moving almost faster than the camera can record. This is it marathon session. I am hitting every single bonus tiles without losing my pace. The precision required here is down to the micrometer. Look at the final combo count, it's absolutely massive. The screen is exploding with the visual effect, but I am staying focused on the ball. That what separate as a casual player from a Tileshop EDM Rush Pro. Authenticity is about showing the grind and the technical success. I can feel the heat from the processor. We really pushed the hardware today. Almost at the don't choke now. Yes, flawless finish on the hardest track of the night. If you like this, please like, share and subscribe. Starting the marathon and the Tileshop EDM Rush physics are getting even more demanding. The current track is sitting at the steady 132 BPM, but the synchroption is offbeat. Technically, the game is using tiles here. They appear only a split second before the bounce. Notice the history of this specific remix style comes from the Tileshop era of the electronic music. It's all about the swing. If you tap too early, the ball loses its forward momentum. I am adjusting my screen brightness to ensure the neon tiles don't catch eye. In the Tileshop EDM Rush, the rebound, the weight is determined by the velocity of the last swipe. I am keeping my swipes short and snappy to minimize travel time between the lanes. Look at the particles effect on the screen. They actually pulse in the time with the sub bars. This remix artist focus heavily on the mid-range frequencies, making the rhythm very clicky. That's a technical adventure for us. It makes the timing the page much sharper. The transition coming up is a lane switch, the hardest mechanic in Tileshop EDM Rush. We have to predict the arc of the ball before it even leaves the previous tiles. It is the perfect transition through a triple lane game. The technical precision required here is equivalent to the professional rhythmic gymnastic. If you look at the background, the geometry is shifting based on the track's complexity. The history of this visual design, it rooted in the early 2000s music visualizer. It creates a hypnotic effect that makes Tileshop EDM Rush so addictive. I am focusing on the perfect hitbox, which is roughly 20% of the tile's total surface. Hitting the edge gives you great, but we only accept perfect in this session. My thumb speed is currently clocked at roughly 5 taps per second. Look at that focus. I am literally reading the music through my fingertips. Entering the overdrive phase of the track now. Things are about to get fast. We have officially crossed into the 115 BPM territory. This is where most players fail. The technical challenge of the Tileshop EDM Rush 150 BPM in the double tap pattern. This remix is the industrial take on the classic melody, giving in very heavy mechanical feel. This history of the industrial EDM is all about raw energy and distorted textures in the game that translate to the tiles that vibrate, making them harder to target. I am compensating by the widening my field of the vision to see the edge of the screen. Notice how the ball's trail has turned into the solid beam of the light. That's how the fast we are moving. I am staying calm. In the Tileshop EDM Rush, panic is your worst enemy. If you tense up your muscles, your reaction time actually slows down. The technical sweet spot for your hands is relaxed but is firm grip on the device. Did you see that jump? The ball literally defied the gravity for the second to reach that 4 tiles. The game's catch of the mechanic is helping a bit, but the timing is 100% manual. Look at the street on my forehead. This isn't just a game, it's a digital sport. The remixer here uses a lot of white noise and sweeps to hide the beat transitions. It's a clever trick to make Tileshop EDM Rush level feel more difficult than it is. But I am listening to the underlying kick drum, and that's my heartbeat for this run. 1200 combo, we are reaching legendary status in this session. This history of the rhythm game stick in the build on this kind of the relentless focus. I am ignoring the score pop-ups to keep the fix on the upcoming lens. Now we are moving into the trap influence remix heavy on the 808s. The technical aspect of the trap in the Tileshop EDM Rush in the rapid fire tiles cluster. You have to vibrate your thumb to hit this 4 in the raw sequence. Check out the history of the 808 sound change electronic music forever, and so perfect for the rhythm games. The low frequency of the bars makes the tiles appear much larger than they are. It's an optical illusion. The hitbox remains the same, but the visual impact is huge. I am using the claw grip for this section to get more leverage on the screen. Every perfect strike is generating the massive points right now. The remix artist added a vocal chop in the section which usually signals and the pattern change. I am predicting a zigzag, and there it is. Anticipation is 90% of the battle in high-speed tiles of EDM Rush gameplay. The technical refresh of the tiles is happening every 8 milliseconds. My brain is processing this pattern faster than I can. Power of Tileshop EDM Rush. I am your host. We aren't just playing, we are discussing the rhythm. Let's drop it. First 128 BPM. Notice the input latency in this opening track. In Tileshop EDM Rush, every millisecond is a heartbeat. At 128 BPM, the perfect hit window is exactly 45 milliseconds right. You have to be surgical. This track is a classic progressive. The history of this sound dates back to early 20 festivals. The producer used the side channel comparison techniques here that makes the tiles first hit the blast. Look at my face right now. Total focus the calm before the 140 BPM storm. If you miss the center of the tiles of EDM Rush, your bounce velocity drops. Keep it centered. Transitioning now into 140 BPM, we are entering the tap and dubstep territory. The history of this remix is wild. It was originally an underground before it went viral. Technically, we are looking at the halftime drum pattern. It sounds slow, but the tile density actually doubled. My eyes are locked, and in Tileshop EDM Rush, you don't look at the tiles you are on, you look at the next 3. The artist behind this track is a pioneer of wavetable synthesis. Listen to those melodic growls. Every time the work hits the game and gets a sliding pattern, it's taste of some friction. I am estimating the physical toll of 1 hour Tileshop EDM Rush is no joke. We are hitting the 150 BPM the future bass. Here is here technically this track uses a super synthesis. They have a very wide sound. The next visual flow. The history lesson is Henry Pitch on the SoundCloud and the change the face of the modern EDM. Look at my forehead. The concentration is a real. One slit on the 500x multiplier is a one. In the Tileshop EDM Rush, your brain has to process audio and visual stimulantly. The trip jump was insane. My thumb literally blurred on the screen. Let's talk about the quantization. This track is perfectly on the grid, making the Tileshop predictable for now. The producer of the next track is known for a found sound precautions. Every clack is tiles. My heart rate is climbing along with the BPM. We are just 116 now. The entering the hardstyle zone. The history of this genre started the Netherlands in the early 2000s. The kick drum is a clip and the distort, which technically means the wave is squared off. The Tileshop EDM Rush and engine react to this heavy kick by the vibrating the entire UI. Stay steady. If you panic, you overshoot the tiles. Trust the muscles memory. Check out the intensity on my face. I haven't the blink in 2 minutes. This remix artist actually started as a now millions of are jumping to their beats. 174 BPM. Welcome to the world of drum and bass. The break is the soul of the track. It's the most sample drum loop in history. Technically, DNB is the most difficult genre of the Tileshop EDM Rush because of the notes. Now my fingers are moving at 3 taps per second, total absolute chaos. Look at my screen, the speed of light doesn't have anything on this. I'm losing my breath, but the combo must stay alive. 800-850-900. The history of the race bars in this song comes from the 1988 Detroit techno track. In Tileshop EDM Rush, these long bass notes create the slider tiles. Don't lift your thumb. My eyes are watering. The challenge is reaching a fever pitch. We are at the 30 minutes marks, halfway through the Tileshop EDM Rush endurance rest. Let's talk about the frequency response. This track has a lot of high energy. High frequency snares often trigger the low tiles that give extra point. The artist here used the shape tone, a sound that feels like rising forever. The tension is in my hand is crazy. I need to stay loose. History check. This remix was a surprise drop at the tomorrow 3 years ago. Technically, the swing on this beat is 50%. It's not perfectly on the grip. In the rhythm game like Tileshop EDM Rush, the swing is your worst nightmare. You have to play by feel rather than the sight. Close your eyes and listen. I'm actually doing it's a full combo on the 15% swing track. Look at the shaker and my face during the drop. That was too close. 185 BPM, the hardcore speed. Call it what you want. It's a fast. The technical term for this speed is a subdivision. My brain is cutting every second into 8 parts. The producer of this track isn't now of impossible charts. In the Tileshop EDM Rush, this is the boss level of the marathon is starting to burn. The glass on the phone is literally getting warm. The history of this track goes back to 92nd and to stay focused. The zigzag pattern here are designed to break your rhythm. Check, I am beating the stress is a 10 out of 10. Did you see that? A frame perfect save the edge of the screen. If you love Tileshop EDM Rush, you know that the feeling on the beat and your thumb become a one. we are hitting at 200 BPM. This shouldn't be humanly possible. Technically, we are tapping at the speed of the machine gun. This remixer is famous of the polyrhythms mixing two different beats at once. It's a psychological trick. Don't listen to the melody, just the big drum. My score is taking the mark. The ring is a payoff. History of the genre. Speedcore was made to be unplayable. I am proving them wrong. My eyes are ring, but we are 45 minutes into the Tileshop EDM Rush. Don't choke. Breathe the inhale the rhythm, exhale the tiles. The technically of this 200 BPM segment is pushing the phone's refresh to the limit. Look at the physically stage. Your raw and concentration. The drop is coming. It's a 60 bar build up. Here we go. Yes, I survived the 200 BPM release. My heart is the let's cool down with some 110 BPM glitch of technically it's slower, but the rhythm is honky. The history of the glitch of is all about digital errors sound in Tileshop gameplay. Glitch sound means the tiles thumb is under unexpected direction. My thumb has but we have got the 50 minutes left of this marathon. We are using the beat pressure effective sound lofi and scratchy. Every time it sounds like a laser beam. I love the sound design in this game. Look at I am finally starting to smile. We have got this 130 BPM again back to house roots. A victory lap of the channel. The technical analyze the kick to snare. Ratio on this track is perfectly balanced. It makes the Tileshop EDM Rush gameplay incredibly smooth. The history of this track, it was a summer anthem in the back in 2024. My multiplayer is sitting at the steady 1200. Multiply consistency is the king. If you are watching this, what's your highest BPM in the Tileshop game? Let me know. I am feeling the flow now. It's like the tiles are moving in the slow motion. But wait, the track is speeding up. The BPM track is the final 5 minutes. 140, 160, 180. It's going back to 200. Check. The panic is back. My wide again. The technical challenge of the jumping BPM is that your muscles memory has to adapt in the real time. The artist behind this track is the genius of the tension and the release. I am hitting the stress left, right. Keep it going. Test is being made on the channel today. And the Tileshop EDM perfection. My thumbs are spinning, but we are in the home stretch. The objective is simply perfect synchronization. Let's start the engine at 128 BPM. The technically 128 BPM is the foundation of the electronic dance and music. It's the pace of the steady heartbeat. The Tileshop EDM Rush tempo is your baseline. If you can't master 128, the higher speed will crush you. The track we are playing has a huge history. It's a remix of the old 90s aura dance. The producer backed the user hardware synthesis. Today we are hitting the Tileshop digital reactions. Look at the screen. I am aiming for the center. The Tileshop EDM Rush. That's where the point are. If my thumb is off even the millimeter, the physics engine will register a grade instead of the perfect. Ramping up the 140 BPM. Now the energy is the audio is shifting toward the dubstep. The history of this artist is incredible. They started by making music for the video games just like this. Technically we are dealing with the sub-bass modulation. Here the wobble is mapped to the tile movement. Feel the vibration. Tileshop EDM Rush the haptic feedback to tell you when the bass drops. My face focus in intensifying at the 140 BPM. You have to start a predictive tapping. Don't look at the ball, look at the horizon where the tiles first appear. The intensity is building. My thumb is starting to feel the friction on the glass. We have moved the 150 BPM. This is future bass territory full of flush. Technically this detune the switch where they create the massive wide follow the sound. The tiles of EDM Rush. The wide sound often means wide set as get ready to the stage. And that was the massive jump. My thumb is just travel 3 inches in the fraction of the second. Still safe a future bass was born on the internet, especially of the platform like a SoundCloud. I am in the zone 150 BPM. That feels like a slow motion when you are in the flow state. Let's talk about the buffer size. My device is set to the lowest latency to keep the audio tight. If the audio and visual are out of the sync by the even 10 ms, Tileshop Rush becomes a nightmare. Moving into the 160 BPM, now we are entering the sidetrans territory. The history of the sidetrans and all about the rolling bass line. In the bass line, it's a sound like a galloping arch. Technically, it's a triple bass rhythm. The triple tiles are notorious for breaking combos. You have to tap in the group of the 3 ones to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Stay steady. My heart rate is definitely climbing. This is much workout as this game. Check out the visual flare, the neon tiles and tiles of EDM Rush sings to the high-res. This remixer is a master of layering. In there are at least 50 different sounds playing right now. The 174 BPM, the drum and bass blitz begins. The history of this tempo is rooted in the jungle sense of the early 90s. Technically, we are processing nearly 3 bits every single second. The microphone is moving at the micro level now. There's no room for big lazy movements. In tiles of EDM Rush, D&B track are the ultimate test of your reaction time. Did you see the zigzag? My thumb moved faster than. Stay calm. If you tense up, you lose the rhythm. Relaxation is the key to speed. We are at the 40 minutes mark, halfway through this Tiles of EDM Rush marathon. Let's discuss dynamic range. This track is very quiet before it hits you with wall of the noise. When the volume drops, the tiles usually disappear for the leap of faith. The artist here is a Grammy winner. It's amazing to play their work in the rhythm format. 180 BPM, we are now in the hardstyle arena. The history of the ad all about the reverse bass. It's a rhythmic kick that it's a twist. Technically, you are tapping the beat. It's a counter intuitive but satisfying. Is my device is actually getting warm. Also, EDM Rush is pushing the processor to the. Welcome everyone. Today we are pushing the limits of rhythm running in terms of EDM Rush. The focus today isn't just a survival. It's about mastering the technical synchronization of the world sound. Check out the time look in the because the track we are starting with has a very aggressive 100 BPM in the Tiles of EDM Rush. The 100 BPM is the industry standard for the house music, creating a perfect for one the floor rhythm. Notice how the style spacing is mathematically clear with the big drum transistor. I am watching the leading edge of the ball and survive. Ensure my perfect streak stay alive. The physics engine is the Tiles of EDM Rush to calculate the velocity based on the intensity of the audio peak. Look at the tension movement and at this speed every milliseconds. of input left count. This remix artist use a lot of search and compression with the next step. Turns to like they were pulsing with the beat. The technical challenge of this specific level is the irregular pattern in the pitch. I am a shift in my grip. The pause touch sampling that is the only reason I am hitting this triple. We just hit the first drop and the BPM hasn't changed but the pulse density has a double. This level of concentration is required for the flawless Tileshop EDM Rush run. Did you see that swipe? That was the last second correction based on the snare. The history of this change is all about the transition from background and to the rhythm perfection. I love how the Tileshop EDM Rush visualize the audio structure in the background. The frequency response of this track is heavy on the sub bass, which I can feel through the haptic. If you miss the center of the tile, the game penalizes your score multiplier immediately. I am aiming for the absolute dead center to maximize the score reverse. Look at, I am tracking 3 tiles ahead of the current position. That's the secret of the high-level Tileshop EDM Rush gameplay anticipation. This remix is unique because it uses a style drum and pattern at the higher tempo. The sync option makes the ball trajectory unpredictable, but the rhythm is solid. Stay with the intensity. It is just starting to ramp up. One mistake here and the whole 100-hit combo is gone. We are moving into the master segment, now shifting from 128 to 114 BPM in the Tileshop EDM Rush. 114 BPM is where the trance influence really takes over. The tiles are getting smaller and the gaps are getting wider. Just the speed is real, the speed is relentless right now. The remix artist here really played with the cutoff filter to create that rising tension. Technically, the ball is now moving at the maximum linear velocity. My thumb is basically dancing on the screen with the hi-hats. The history of this night for style remix is what made everything game viral. It's all about taking a standard melody and pursuing the BPM beyond human comfort. I am hitting flow state in Tileshop EDM Rush right now. The notice a diamond it tiles. I am prioritizing those without a breaking movement flow. The visual feedback of the perfect text is the only thing keeping in the pocket. Look at the reaction. I almost missed the side step tiles. The audio engaging in this level is a top private. Every instrument has its own tiles length. I am analyzing the sync and leads they usually dictate. The zigzag pattern. If you listen closely, the rise here in the music tells you exactly when the platform will move. This is the expert difficulty in the Tileshop EDM Rush doesn't forget laziness, the technical term for what I am going in the rhythmic tracking the making right to sound. The history of this track's remix style is rooted in the early you can hear the groove sync and affecting the visual over of the background. This level is a marathon method in maintaining the 500 plus foundation Tileshop EDM Rush result. I like the style and achievement. My previous is waking up with the 200, which is the theoretical for this 144 Hz style. After I play the art and we haven't got a single beat. Here we got the rhythm jumping to 160. This is the danger zone. At the 160 BPM, the brain doesn't have time to think. It only has time to react. The dance play out in the Tileshop EDM Rush at this stage. player can take out visually. Notice the style and vibration on the every bounce. It's perfectly timed to the millisecond. I am barely touching the screen. It's more like a rhythmic click. The Tileshop EDM Rush engine is handling these articles and the British fully. Right now, look at the street. 750 and the counting. This part of the song has a polyrhythmic section that's on the left. Don't miss the right. It's a technical track designed to break the rhythm, but I must stay in the center. My expression on the stage, all this is the hardest part of the session. This history of the hardstyle remix is why these 116 BPM levels are so popular. It's about the high energy, high impact movement. I'm breathing with this song to keep my heart steady. The levels authentic gameplay we are seeing here is a thing our practice. This in Tileshop EDM Rush, the balls can also affect how you perceive the hits. I am using the high contrast to make the center point visible at the high speed. The drops are getting more complex, involving more diagonal jump. Every perfect strike is a win for the technical side of the game. We are approaching the final climax of the arc. In Tileshop EDM Rush, 175 BPM feels like a flying. The distance between tiles is now at the maximum the camera can render. Look at, I am literally training from the adrenaline rush. This remix artist took a simple melody and turned it into the technical nightmare. I am using the edge of the tiles to drift into the next position. Technically, this is the most efficient way to travel across the grid. The history of this round is all about the energy of the real scene. It's amazing how a mobile game like a Tileshop EDM Rush captures that feeling. The tiles are moving so fast they look like a solid line of the light. The fan is moving almost faster than the camera can record. This is it. It's a marathon session. I am hitting every single bonus tiles without losing my best. The precision required here is down to the micrometer. Look at the final combo count. It's absolutely nice. The screen is exploding with the visual effect, but I am staying focused on the ball. That what separate as a casual player from Tileshop EDM Rush. Authenticity is about the story, the groove and the technical success. I can feel the heat from the processor. We really worked hard today. Almost at home. Don't choke now. Yes, so let's finish on the hardest track of the night. If you like this, please like, share and subscribe. Starting the second marathon and the Tileshop EDM Rush physics are getting even more demanding. The current track is sitting at the steady 132 BPM, but the synchronization is offbeat. Technically, the game is using tiles where they appear only a slight second before the bounce. Notice the history of this specific remix style comes from the pre-pop era of the electronic music. It's all about the swing. If you tap too early, the ball loses its forward momentum. I am adjusting my screen brightness to ensure the neon tiles don't get high. In the Tileshop EDM Rush, the rebound rate determined by the velocity of the light source. I am getting short and smooth to minimize travel time between the lanes. Look at the particles effect and display the actual pulse in between with the sub-bars. This remix artist are the ball before it even leaves the previous step. It is the perfect transition through a triple lane game. The technical precision required here is equivalent to the professional rhythmic gymnastics. If you look at the background, the geometry is shifting the based on the track's complexity. The history of this visual design it originated in the early 000s music visualizers. It creates a hypnotic effect that makes also EDM Rush addictive. I am focusing on the perfect hitbox, which is roughly 20% of the tile's total surface. Hitting the edge gives you great, but you only accept perfect in this session. My thumb speed is currently clocked at roughly 5 taps per second. Look at that focus. I am literally reading the music through my fingertips. Entering the overdrive phase of the track now. Things are about to get fast. We have officially crossed into the 150 BPM territory. This is where most players fail. The technical challenge of the tiles of EDM Rush 150 BPM in the double tap pattern. This remix is the industrial tap and the classic melodic and very heavy mechanical feel. This history of the industrial EDM is all about raw energy and restored textures in the game that translate to the tiles that vibrate, making them harder to target. I am setting by the widening field of the vision to see the edge of the screen. Notice how the ball's spread as a turned into the solid beam of the light. That's how the fast we are moving. I am staying calm in the tiles of EDM Rush, and it is your work anyway. If you tense up your muscles, your reaction time literally slows down. The technical sweet spot for your hands is a relaxed but is found grip on the lever. Did you see that jump? The ball literally defined the gravity for the second to reach the portal. The game's catch after mechanic is hiking a bit, but the time is 100% manual. Look at the street. This isn't just a game, it's a digital sport. The remixed player uses a lot of white noise and sweep to hide the beat transition. It's a clever trick to make the tiles of EDM Rush level feel more digital than it is. But I am listening to the underlying kick and that's my heartbeat for this combo. We are reaching the fix on the upcoming lanes. Now we are moving into the remix having the third zero. The technical aspect of the track and the tiles of EDM Rush in the we have the guardrails from our tiles of EDM Rush. I am your host. We aren't just playing, we are discussing the rhythm. Let's drop it. First 128 BPM. Notice the input latency in this opening track. In tiles of EDM Rush, every millisecond is a heartbeat. At 128 BPM, the perfect hit window is exactly 45 milliseconds right. You have to be surgical. This track is a classic progressive. The history of this sound dates back to early 20 festivals. The producer used the side channel comparison techniques here that makes the tiles first with the bass. Look at my face right now, total focus the calm before the 140 BPM storm. If you miss the center of the tiles video, your bounce velocity drops, keep it centered. Transitioning now into 140 BPM, we are entering the tap and dubstep territory. The history of this remix is wild. It was originally an underground before it went viral. Technically, we are looking at half-time drum pattern. It sounds slow, but the tile density actually doubled. My eyes are locked, and in terms of EDM Rush, you don't look at the tiles you are on, you look at the next three. The artist behind this track is a pioneer of wavetable synthesis. Listen to those melodic growls. Every time the work hits the game and gets a sliding pattern, it's taste of some friction. I am illustrating the physical toll of 1 hour tiles of EDM Rush is a no joke. We are hitting the 150 BPM the future bass. Where is here technically this track uses a super synthesis. They have a very wide sound that makes the visual glow. The history lesson is Henry picks on the SoundCloud and the change the face of the modern medium. Look at my forehead. The concentration is real. One slip on the 500x multiplier is a phone. In the tiles of EDM Rush, your brain has to process audio and visual as stimulously. The trip jump was insane. My thumb literally blurred on the screen. Let's talk about the quantization. This track is perfectly on the grid, making the tiles predictable for now. The producer of the next track is known for a found sound precautions. Every clap is tiles. My heart rate is climbing along with the BPM. We are just 116 now. The entering the hardstyle zone. The history of this genre started the Netherlands in the early 2000s. The kick drum is a clip and the distort, which technically means the wave is squared off. The tiles of EDM Rush and engine react to this heavy kick by the vibrating the entire UI. Stay steady. If you panic, you overshoot the tiles. Trust the muscles memory. Check out the intensity on my face. I haven't blinked in 2 minutes. This remix artist actually started as a now millions of are jumping to their beats. 174 BPM. Welcome to the world of drum and bass. The break is the soul of the track. It's the most sample drum loop in history. Technically, DNB is the most difficult genre of the tiles of EDM Rush because of the notes. My fingers are moving at 3 taps per second, total absolute chaos. Look at my screen, the speed of light doesn't have anything on this. I'm losing my breath, but the combo must stay alive. 800-850-900. The history of the race bass in this song comes from the 1988 Detroit techno track. In tiles of EDM Rush, these long bass notes create the slider tiles. Don't lift your thumb. My eyes are watering. The challenge is reaching a fever pitch. We are at the 30 minutes marks, halfway through the tiles of EDM Rush and the rest. Let's talk about the frequency response. This track has a lot of high energy. High frequency snares often trigger the low tiles that give extra point. The artist here used the shape tone, a sound that feels like rising forever. The tension is in my hand is crazy. I need to stay loose. history check. This remix was a surprise drop at the Tomorrow 3 years ago. Technically, the swing on this beat is 50%. It's not perfectly on the grid. In the rhythm game, like Tiles of EDM Rush, swing is your worst nightmare. You have to play by feel rather than the sight. Close your eyes and listen. I'm actually doing it's a full combo on the 15% swing track. Look at the filter on my face during the drop. That was too close. 185 BPM, the hardcore speed. Call it what you want. It's a fast. The technical term for this speed is a subdivision. My brain is cutting every second into 8 parts. The producer of this track is a now of impossible charts and the Tiles of EDM Rush. This is the boss level of the marathon is starting to burn. The glass on the phone is literally getting warm. The history of this track goes back to 92nd and rise in that. To stay focused, the zigzag pattern here are designed to break your rhythm. Check, I am beating the stress is a 10 out of 10. Did you see that? A frame perfect save the edge of the screen. If you love Tiles of EDM Rush, you know that feeling when the beat and your thumb become a one. We are hitting at 200 BPM. This shouldn't be humanly possible. Technically, we are tapping at the speed of the machine gun. This remixer is famous of the polyrhythms and mixing two different beats at once. It's a psychological trick. Don't listen to the melody, just the kick drum. My score is taking the mark. The green is a payoff. History of the genre. Speedcore was made to be unplayable. I am proving them wrong. My eyes are ring, but we are 45 minutes into the Tiles of EDM Rush. Don't choke. Breathe the inhale the rhythm, exhale the tiles. The technically of this 200 BPM segment is pushing the phone's refresh to the limit. Look at the I am physically statue. Your raw and concentration. The drop is coming. It's a 60 bar build up. Here we go. Yes, I survived the 200 BPM release. My heart is the let's cool down with some 110 BPM glitch of technically it's slower, but the rhythm is wonky. The history of the glitch of is all about digital errors sound in Tiles of gameplay. Glitch sound means the tiles jump is unexpected direction. My thumb is high, but we have got the 50 minutes left of this marathon. We are using the beat pressure effective sound low-fi and scratchy. Every tiles it sound like a laser beam. I love the sound design in this game. Look at I am finally starting to smile. We have got this 130 BPM again. The back to house roots. A victory lap of the channel. The technical analyze the kick to snare ratio on this track is perfectly balanced. It makes the Tiles of EDM Rush the gameplay incredibly smooth. The history of this track, it was a summer anthem in the back in 2024. My multiplayer is sitting at the steady 1200. Multiply consistency is the king. If you are watching this, what's your highest BPM in the Tiles of EDM? Let me know. I am feeling the flow now. It's like the tiles are moving in the slow motion. But wait, the track is speeding up. The BPM rap is the final 5 minutes. 140, 160, 180. It's going back to 200. Check. The panic is back. My wide again. The technical challenge of the jumping BPM is that your muscles memory has to adapt in the real time. The artist behind this track is the genius of the tension and the release. I am hitting the stress left, right, keep it going. Test is being made on the channel today. And the Tiles of EDM perfection. My thumbs are spinning, but we are in the home stretch. The objective is simply perfect synchronization. Let's start the engine at 1.8 BPM. The technically 1.8 BPM is the foundation of the electronic dance and music. It's the pace of the steady heartbeat. The Tileshop EDM Rush, this tempo is your baseline. If you can't master 1.8, the higher speed will crush you. The track we are playing has a huge history. It's a remix of the old 90s aura dance. The producer backed the user hardware synthesis. Today we are hitting the pulse of digital reactions. Look at the screen. I am aiming for the center. The pulse of EDM Rush, that's where the point are. If my thumb is off even the millimeter, the physics engine will register a grade instead of the perfect. Ramping up the 140 BPM, now the energy is the audio is shifting toward the dubstep. The history of this artist is incredible. They started by making music for the video games just like this. Technically we are dealing with the sub-bass modulation. Here the wobble is mapped to the tile movement. Feel the vibration tiles of EDM Rush. The haptic feedback to tell you when the bass drops. My face focus in intensifying at the 140 BPM. You have to start a predictive tapping. Don't look at the ball, look at the horizon where the tiles first appear. The intensity is building. My thumb is starting to feel the friction on the glass. We have moved the 150 BPM. This is future bass territory full of plus. Technically this detune the switch where they create the massive wide follow the sound. The tiles of EDM Rush, the wide sound often means wide set as get ready to the stage. And that was the massive jump. My thumb is just travel 3 inches in the fraction of the second. History check the future parts were born on the internet, especially of the platform like a SoundCloud. I am in the zone 150 BPM. That feels like a slow motion when you are in the flow state. Let's talk about the buffer size. My device is set to the lowest latency to keep the audio tight. If the audio and visual are out of sync by the even 10 ns, Tileshop Rush becomes a nightmare. Moving into the 160 BPM, now we are entering the sidetrans territory. The history of the sidetrans and all about the rolling bass line. In the bass line, it's a sound like a galloping arch. Technically, it's a triple bass rhythm. The triple tiles are notorious for breaking combos. You have to tap in the group of the 3 ones to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Stay steady. My heart rate is definitely climbing. This is much workout as this game. Check out the visual play the neon tiles and Tileshop EDM Rush sings to the high-res. This remixer is a master of layering. There are at least 50 different sounds playing right now. The 174 BPM, the drum and bass blitz begins. The history of this tempo is rooted in the jungle scenes of the early 90s. Technically we are processing nearly 3 beats every single second. The thumb is moving at the micro level now. There's no room for big lazy movements. In Tileshop EDM Rush, D&B track are the ultimate test of your reaction time. Did you see the zigzag? My thumb moved faster than. Stay calm. If you tense up, you lose the rhythm. Relaxation is the key to speed. We are at the 40 minutes mark, halfway through this Tileshop EDM Rush marathon. Let's discuss dynamic range. This track is very quiet before it hits you with wall of the noise. When the volume drops, the tiles usually disappear for the leap of faith. The artist here is a Grammy winner. It's amazing to play their work in the rhythm format. 180 BPM, we are now in the hardstyle arena. The history of the at all about the reverse bass. It's a rhythmic kick that it's a twist. Technically, you are tapping the beat. It's a counter intuitive but satisfying. Is my device is actually getting one. Also, EDM Rush is pushing the processor to the power of Tileshop EDM Rush. I am your host, and today we are to its limit. We aren't just playing, we are discussing the rhythm. Let's drop into our first 128 BPM bump. Notice the input latency in this opening track in Tileshop EDM Rush. Every millisecond is a heartbeat. At 128 BPM, the perfect hit window is exactly 45 milliseconds wide. You have to be surgical. This track is a classic progressive anthem. The history of this sound dates back to early 2010s festivals. The producer used a side channel comparison techniques here that makes the tiles pulse with the bass. Look at my face right now. Total focus the calm before the 140 BPM storm. If you miss the center of the tiles of EDM Rush, your bounce velocity drops. Keep it centered. Transitioning now into 140 BPM, we are entering the tap and dubstep territory. The history of this remix is wild. It was originally an underground before it went viral. Technically, we are looking at half-time drum pattern. It sounds slow, but the tile density actually doubled. My eyes are locked, and in Tileshop EDM Rush, you don't look at the tiles you are on, you look at the next three. The artist behind this track is a pioneer of wavetable synthesis. Listen to those melodic growls. Every time the work hits the gum and gets a sliding pattern, it's a taste of thumb friction. I am illustrating the physical toll of 1 hour Tileshop EDM Rush is no joke. We are hitting the 150 BPM, the future bass. Where is here? Technically, this track uses a super safe synthesis. They have a very wide sound that makes the visual glow. The history lesson, this genre clicks on the SoundCloud and the change the face of the modern EDM. Look at my forehead. The concentration is real. One slip and the 500x multiplier is gone. In the Tileshop EDM Rush, your brain has to process audio and the visual stimulantly. The trip jump was insane. My thumb literally blurred on the screen. Let's talk about the quantization. This track is perfectly on the grid, making the tiles predictable for now. The producer of the next track is known for a found sound precautions. Every click is tiles. My heart rate is climbing along with the BPM. We are just 116 now. The entering the hardstyle zone. The history of this genre started the Netherlands in the early 2000s. The big drum is a click and the distort, which technically means the wave is squared off. Tileshop EDM Rush and engine react to this heavy kick by the vibrating the entire UI. Stay steady. If you panic, you overshoot the tiles. Trust the muscles memory. Check out the intensity on my face. I haven't blinked in 2 minutes. This remix artist actually started as a now millions of are jumping to their beats. 174 BPM. Welcome to the world of drum and bass. The break is the soul of the track. It's the most sample drum loop in history. Technically, DNB is the most difficult genre for Tileshop EDM Rush because of the notes. My fingers are moving at 3 taps per second. Total absolute chaos. Look at my screen. The speed of light doesn't have anything on this. I'm losing my breath, but the combo must stay alive. 800-850-900. The history of the race bars in this song comes from the 1988 Detroit techno track. In Tileshop EDM Rush, these long bass notes create the slider tiles. Don't lift your thumb. My eyes are watering. The challenge is reaching a fever pitch. We are at the 30 minutes marks, halfway through the Tileshop EDM Rush endurance race. Let's talk about the frequency response. This track has a lot of high energy. High frequency snares often trigger the glow tiles that give extra point. The artist here used the shape tone, a sound that feels like rising forever. The tension is in my hand is crazy. I need to stay loose. History check. This remix was a surprise drop at the Tomorrow 3 years ago. Technically, the swing on this beat is 50%. It's not perfectly on the beat. In the rhythm game like Tileshop EDM Rush, swing is your first match. You have to play by feel rather than the sight. Close your eyes and listen. I'm actually doing it's a full combo on the 15% swing track. Look at the sweet hair on my face during the drop. That was too close. 185 BPM, the hardcore speed. Call it what you want. It's so fast. The technical term for this speed is a subdivision. My brain is cutting every second into 8 parts. The producer of this track is Legend now of Impossible Charts and the Tileshop EDM Rush. This is the boss level of the American marathon is starting to burn. The glass on the phone is literally getting warm. The history of this track goes back to 92nd and the stay focused. The zigzag pattern here are designed to break your rhythm. Check, I'm beating high. The stress is a 10 out of 10. Did you see that? A frame perfect save the edge of the screen. If you love Tileshop EDM Rush, you know that feeling when the beat and your thumb become a one. We are hitting at 200 BPM. This shouldn't be humanly possible. Technically, we are tapping at the speed of the machine gun. This remix is famous of the polyrhythms and mixing two different beats at once. It's a psychological trick. Don't listen to the